On her very first day at Ridgewood High, Maya, the new black student, walked through the hallways with her head held high, though inside she felt the sting of being the outsider. She had just moved to town with her mother, and starting fresh was never easy. Almost immediately, a group of popular kids noticed her quiet demeanor and saw an opportunity to entertain themselves. They started mocking her clothes, whispering cruel jokes loud enough for her to hear, and eventually blocking her locker. "Hey, new girl," one of them sneered. "Didn't know we had a thrift store opening on campus." Maya tried to ignore them, but their laughter grew louder, echoing through the hallway. Students gathered, some amused, some uncomfortable, but no one stepped in. At lunch, things escalated. The bullies dumped her tray on the floor and jeered as the cafeteria erupted in laughter. Maya calmly picked up the pieces of her meal without shedding a tear. What none of them knew was that outside of school, she had been training in a boxing gym since she was 7 years old. Her father, a former amateur champion, had taught her not just how to throw a punch but how to carry herself with dignity, even under pressure. Fighting wasn't about violence for Maya, it was about discipline, respect, and never letting anyone crush your spirit. Later that week during PE class, the coach announced that students would be practicing self-defense drills. Volunteers were needed, and one of the bullies, Jake, immediately stepped up, eager to humiliate Maya again. "Let her be my partner," he said with a smirk. Everyone chuckled, certain she would embarrass herself. But as soon as the drill began, Maya's stance shifted, her movements sharp and confident. Within seconds, she dodged Jake's sloppy grab and had him pinned effortlessly. Her eyes steady and calm, gasps filled the gym. When the coach asked her where she had learned that, she replied quietly, "I'm a boxer." Word spread like wildfire. The same kids who had mocked her were now whispering about her strength, their arrogance replaced with unease. Jake avoided her gaze, his face red with humiliation. From that day forward, the bullies kept their distance, and many students began to look at Maya with newfound respect. She hadn't needed to fight to earn her place, her resilience. Skill and quiet strength spoke louder than any insult ever could. Ridgewood High had gained not just a new student, but someone who taught them that appearances can be deceiving, and respect must always come before judgment.